Hi, my pretties, it's Shadow the Lion Queen. And today we have another movie for pregnancy movie reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing the 2004 Dawn of the Dead. Now, for those of you guys who are new to my channel, I love zombie movies. I think zombie movies and shows are really awesome. They are amazing, well done. If you guys have been around my channel for a long time, you should know that I love zombie movies and I love, zombie video games, stuff like that. But today, this zombie movie we're going to be reviewing is called Dawn of the Dead. Now, I did a review on this on Shadows and Birdies, but I thought I would go ahead and basically review this certain movie because there is, well, a there is a pregnant character in this movie, which I will get to it in a little bit. So, pretty much this film is a remake of George A. Romero's 1978 Dawn of the Dead movie, which I mean, I like a lot of George A. Romero movies. I think they're, really neat, but this is actually not a bad remake. I personally really thought it was enjoyable. I personally really enjoyed it because when I first watched this, I can't remember how old I was. I might have been maybe 12 or something when I watched it. I can't remember. But I first watched it and it was a really good movie. I mean, the gore was really well done and the killings were good and a lot of zombie flesh was done really well. And these zombies run. Like if you guys seen movies like Zombieland, you should know that, the zombies run, which I'm no joke. I mean, if you've never seen this movie, then yeah, you definitely do have to see this movie if you've not seen it. It's definitely one of these films that only features running zombies. So you can definitely tell how that's going to go. So basically, the filming took place from June to September of 2003 at a location at a Toronto shopping mall that was slated for demolition. So, I mean, the makeup effects were really good and it was really neat and well done. So, with that being said, the pregnant character that we do see in this film that basically is a zombie outbreak happens and Anna ends up, joining a police sergeant Kenneth Hall and one of them being a petty criminal, Andre. He has a pregnant wife named Luda. So Luda basically is the pregnant character. Now, the pregnancy is done really good for a zombie film. Just like with The Walking Dead, the shows and the games that involve pregnant characters that I reviewed previously, I definitely do have to say the pregnancy is done really well, but it did fantastic in this film. That's what I really enjoyed about it. But yeah, I mean, if you're not a fan of, zombie movies, you're going to be disappointed once I reveal what happens to the pregnant character. Unfortunately, she gets attacked by a zombified security guard who scratches Luda, maybe bit her. I'm pretty sure he bit her at one point. So basically, that's basically what happens. So, however, though, with that, Luda, along with Andre, pretty much are in this baby's store, and they eventually sees that Luda's been hidden her scratch or bitten by the zombie. She hid it really well, and while she's tied up by Andre, she eventually dies. Eventually gives birth and reanimates mates as a zombie. So the pregnant character eventually, dies giving birth, and unfortunately, she does turn into a zombie and she does get killed. So, yeah. And her baby, unfortunately, gets turned into a zombie and kills her. So, yeah. That's really one of the things I can say about this. So, yeah. Obviously, you know, basically you know, when Luda ends up dying, Andre eventually dies, and the baby unfortunately dies because she was eventually because when Luda was, you know, scratched by the zombie, somehow the virus made its way towards the baby, and that obviously caused the baby to turn into a zombie. And when the zombie baby gets killed off, so basically the mom gets killed off, the dad gets killed off, and the baby also gets killed off in this film. Now, I really don't like, pregnant characters being killed off or anything like that. Most of you guys probably should know by now, by this, for those who have been watching this channel for a while. But I definitely do have to say it is unfortunate while it did happen, but I know, with these kind of movies, that involve zombies, and when it comes to pregnant characters, a lot of horror movies love to, kill the pregnant character off. They are pretty much obsessed with killing the pregnant woman off, or, stuff like that. Like I just mentioned in the Walking Dead, when I was reviewing the series, they love to kill pregnant characters off. I don't really know what their obsession was, but they obviously are obsessed with killing, certain, pregnant characters off and stuff like that. Well, yeah, unfortunately, I guess maybe that's what the directors wanted, or, the people who made the film wanted to do. I don't understand why they end up sitting there and killing off the pregnant woman and the family, but that's obviously what the film did. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that it happened, but with these kind of movies, I mean, this film is still really good with the zombies and that, but I'm just, it's unfortunate that the family of that family unfortunately dies. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to see this movie, there is clips, and I believe there's a whole movie of it you can find on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, but you can also get this on DVD on Amazon or eBay or at your local video store. So, but yeah, anyways, I guess it's time to go to our score. And that was Dawn of the Dead, the 2004 remake. I'm going to give this a 8 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because the zombies, like the gore, the makeup, everything thing was just great. Like, it's a really great remake to the George A. Romero film. But the only downfall is that the pregnant character gets scratched or bitten by the zombie, and she ends up becoming infected, and after she gives birth to her child becomes infected, and basically the family dies. So that's the only issue I do have, and the only downfall of this film has. But the gore was really well done, the zombie killings were good, and the makeup effects were really well done too. I can definitely say there was definitely a lot that this movie did. So there's definitely that. But this movie, it's not a bad movie, but I can definitely say I can recommend this movie for those who are into zombies and stuff like that. So if you're into zombie movies, then I can recommend this to you. So yeah, I mean, there's not every remake is bad. I know there is some half decent good remakes out there. So yeah, this is why this film is getting, the praise that it is. But Anyways, I guess with that being said and that being the case, um, what did you guys think of this movie? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And if you're new to my channel, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will not miss an upload. As always, if you guys want to go follow me on Twitter, follow me on Blue Sky, follow me on DeviantArt, as well as follow me on my backup channel known as Mr. Chigo, as links to those will be in the About page section of my channel, so you guys can go follow me on those if you want. And I'm not sure whatever movies involve pregnant characters. I know there's a lot of them somewhere, but if you have any suggestions for, future reviews on pregnant characters and pregnancy and, TV shows, movies, video games, or anything like that, let me know in the comments below on some suggestions, because I like to hear what you guys have to say. So as always, I'll be catching you guys all in the next video, and as always, roll the outro, because I'm out.
What's up, my pretties? It's the Lion Queen here. I want to appreciate you all for tuning into this video, and I do appreciate you guys supporting my video by giving this video likes and stuff. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you're new, ring the bell for notifications to when I upload, so that way you guys will get updated for whenever I upload. If you want to follow me on Twitter or DeviantArt, feel free to leave a follow on those if you are interested in following me on those socials. If you want to support my backup channel, known as Mr. Chigo, feel free to subscribe to it, as a link to that will also be in the About page section. And with that being said, and that being the case, thank you so much for watching, my pretties, and as always, please stay pretty.